Hey Virgo, your March tarot reading is ready. I'm Eleanor. Welcome to Pink Pearl Tarot. I'm trying a new layout, and this time I'm asking specific questions instead of the kind of general week-to-week thing, which I found weird because like the energy was always kind of fluid and moving around and it didn't stick to those weeks. So the questions are timestamped below in the description so you can check them out. Go to the ones that are the most important to you. And if you have suggestions for questions that would be more helpful, please put them in the comments and I'll consider swapping them out for April. So your theme for March is nature. Beautiful. And then your affirmation is I am effing powerful. So these two together, they give you a message that this month is all about essentially recharging your batteries just like you would any of your devices through grounding and drawing power from the earth. You're drawing power into your body through the nutritional nourishment that nature provides, through the stabilizing effects of connecting to the present moment through your senses, the emotional support and guidance of the animal kingdom, the warming and energizing effects of fresh air and sunlight, whatever floats your boat, whatever your body needs. So for more detail on that, that's the first question I'm asking, just to get a little bit of a clarifier on what that means for you. You have the Temperance card. So what this is saying, this is a reminder to unlearn this idea that as a human, nature is something separate from you. That nature as a concept on a card is not other. It's not outside. It's not over there. While, yes, we can go outside and inside our house as a human, you're a piece of nature when you go inside your house. You can go outside to feel more connected to source and to wholeness. It's a weird way to say it, I know. But it's essentially a shift in mindset away from nature being this thing that's separate that you can interface with that does not include you. That's why it is so effective to draw your power from this connection, because it's like the correct, compatible fuel for humans. So for where you will see the most change in March, you have the Queen of Cups. All right, so court cards in a general reading, always a little bit complicated, more complicated than a personal reading. It means one of two things. They represent either someone you're interacting with, or it represents a facet of yourself. So just take which one resonates. If it is another person, then it is the arrival of or changes in relationship, like a deepening in relationship to a source of love and compassion in your life. This can represent a mothering figure of any gender, just someone with that nurturing quality. It could be a shoulder to cry on, someone who loves you unconditionally. It could be romantic, someone who's very emotionally stable within themselves and seems to always act from their heart. Now, if this represents a facet of yourself, then you're seeing a significant change in your emotional and mental well-being for the better. You might find yourself moving through the world in a more heart-centered and compassionate way. Now, for what will be your biggest obstacle? What will Virgo's biggest obstacle in March be? 10 of Pentacles. Okay. This is a card that represents the long-term and ultimate sum and outcome of your life. So in the context of it being an obstacle, it's going to represent being taken out of the present moment by too much future tripping. The wealth and the influence that have been built in the 10 of Pentacles, that happens in time. It happens over thousands and millions of moments labeled now as they happen. There is no 10 of Pentacles if you can't be present and build it here and now. So if all you do is dream with no action, then dreams is all you will ever have. So for the best thing about March, Ace of Wands. No, Ace of Swords. That's a sword. You'll have the truth. You'll have clarity. This can represent having some sort of epiphany or aha moment that changes everything. It's a big light bulb going on in your head that reveals something to you, sheds light on something that you really needed to know, something that could shift your mindset, something that it suddenly makes everything make sense. Now, for your influence or impact on others, you have the Two of Wands. This time it is the Wands. Okay. You're a way shower for sure. You're breaking ground or paving a path for others to follow where currently there isn't one. This is the energy of the early explorers. I mean, at least the ones driven by discovery and not conquest. You're pioneering something in your field, perhaps, or in your art form. You're setting a precedent. There's a Van Gogh quote. I think it's him. The internet says so. Normality is a paved road. It's comfortable to walk, but no flowers grow on it. So you're going first into the flowers, which then inspires others to do the same. So for what opportunities you should be looking for, Virgo, you have the Eight of Wands. For some reason, I'm reading this as flow state, getting lost in what you're doing, losing all track of time because you are just so engaged. But it's also about harnessing existing momentum rather than having to generate your own from scratch. Basically, any opportunity to go with the flow, to go downstream, the same way the wind is blowing, having the wind at your back. I'm feeling a little bit of like group migration energy with it too. It's like, okay, those little moving walkways at the airport that if you choose to walk on them rather than stand on them, it's like a little boost to your speed to get where you're going faster. Or you could also, it's a chance to get where you're going without much effort, however you need to use it. They're kind of saying to accept the rides the universe offers you right now. So for where you will find the most support, you have the Ace of Cups. Wow, so love. You're kept afloat by love in March. It'll be what buoys you up and has your back the whole time. This can be your romantic connection, but it can also be children or family. It can be your community. It can be chosen family, the love of yourself or what you do. But this makes perfect sense with the Queen of Cups in the area of the biggest change. This indicates a major heart opening, the opening of the emotional floodgates. And I love how the question was about support, and we have this ocean that holds up the ship. And the ocean isn't solid like a stone foundation would be. It's vast and mysterious and scary and changeable, and at the same time so strong and so solid. It's a great metaphor for love. For your self-care directive for March, you have the Six of Pentacles. So this, make sure you're advocating for balance in your interactions with others. Be aware of where there is reciprocity and where that might be lacking. This is a reminder that you're not an ATM, you're not a doormat, you're not someone's emotional dumping ground, you're not anyone's personal assistant or savior. It is okay to say no when you feel that the giving has gotten unequitable. Now, saying no is only one option. Another one is asking for what you need in return. You don't have to say no, but then make sure that you ask for support or mutuality. Don't let anyone deplete you is the point. So this is an awesome reading, Virgo. Much love, and I'll talk to you next month. Thank you.